Hello everyone, it is I, Eatin Shit Food Reviews. I'm back to my before dark format for this one. I'm here to introduce you guys to Nature's Path 3 Generations Organic Sunrise Crunchy Vanilla. Sunrise Crunchy Vanilla. It's a, I don't know, it's one of those like cereals that I got from the all natural like aisle at the grocery store. And you know, I'd be lying if I was saying that I was on a health kick, but like I'm on kind of like, how would I put this now? I'm on like a fumbling health attempt, right? Like, which pretty well means when I go to the grocery store, I walk through the like 2 organic aisles that are available to you and entertain the idea of purchasing some of their goods at an inflated price. Now this actually wasn't too expensive, aside from, I'm not so sure like how much this like quantity compares to a regular like box of cereal. Because it was reasonably priced. Anyways, my point is this is reasonably priced, but it feels like it's gone in an instant, okay? And I had to introduce you guys to this product for a particular reason. I have already eaten some of it, right? But that reason will come apparent in like a couple of seconds, okay? Anyways, I'm just going to, I'm going to break down some of the packaging for you because I just kind of wanted, if you take a look, like they really have a real, they have like a really earthy scene on the front there, right? If you take a look at the bananas, there's this like aged piece of corn and 2 like wispy chunks of vanilla there, because I guess it is vanilla flavored and stuff. And it tells you that it includes corn, rice, flax, quinoa, buckwheat, and amaranth. Right? It's starting to get a little more obscure to the end of that. I don't know what amaranth is. It sounds like something, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. It sounds like something, one of the things that they bring, like, you know, like Christ when he's like a newborn baby, and they're like, frankincense, myrrh, and amaranth. And now I'm eating it in my cereal. Alright, quinoa I'm a little more familiar with. I know it's like a grain that's apparently meant to solve everybody's problems on Earth, right? If you ever talk to people about quinoa, they'll shut the hell up about it. I like it though, actually, so. But, you know, I took a look at, to take a look at the back, if you take a look, it's kind of a funny thing to me. There are a few funny things, right? Because they have this whole little breakdown of, like, their cereals, like, selling points, right? Because they talk about certified organic, and they're telling me that, unlike quote-unquote natural label claims, certified organic products are guaranteed to have been grown without chemical herbicides and pesticides. And there are never synthetic preservatives or additives, because really, who wants any of that for breakfast? Who wants any of that for breakfast? Like, I don't know, I can probably leave people to make that decision. They're really kind of projecting something onto me here. But this one's, I like the non-GMO one a little funnier. Or I think the non-GMO one's a little funnier. GMO stands for genetically modified organisms. Doesn't sound too tasty, does it? Like, what do they think of fucking Phi? Like, I'm an adult, man. Like, if you've ever, like, been anywhere close to a newspaper, you know what GMO stands for, alright? Never mind the fact that it doesn't sound too tasty, does it? It's in everything. Like, you know, I don't know. This seems kind of like a ridiculous thing, you know? Like, why don't you, like, bring the facts to the table instead of this, like, trumped-up bullshit? And then, like, I don't know, I kind of noticed on the back, it shows you this, like, what looks like a harvested wheat field with this, like, path cut through it, right? And I kind of noticed that this severely contradicts the list of ingredients, which are mostly corn, right? Here we have whole grain cornmeal, cane sugar, brown rice flour, cornmeal, yellow corn flour. Like, holy fuck, the corn isn't in. It's corn on corn up in this. Anyways, that's about enough of this, that's about enough of the breakdown.
Should have been a cornfield.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what I think it should have been, a cornfield, right? But I think the truth is that the jury's kind of out on, like, the health benefits of corn, whole grain or not, right? So I think they try to associate with it. They try to make this look like it's something that contains so much healthier grains, right? Even the corn they show on here is this, like, darkened, weird, like, I don't know, but natural corn or something like that. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys something here. This is kind of why I really wanted to review this. Why don't we take a look here? I poured myself a bowl of this one morning, and I found it to be just, like, positively hysterical. Because if you take a look, let me put it to you this way. I poured myself a bowl and I thought to myself, oh my god, it's every cereal, right? Wow. They don't include this anywhere on this packaging, right? Which is really selling the product short, because what they should tell you is, holy fuck, it's every cereal you've ever loved from when you were like a kid, right? We have Special K or like Corn Flakes. We have Kix. We have Rice Krispies. Apparently there are bits of quinoa in there, which actually aren't that pleasant because they're hard as rocks, right? You're like eating this like mixture of textures, and all of a sudden you'll hit this like kind of grain of sand that grits into your teeth. But let's dive into this process here. Yeah, we're getting a good shot. I like this. So it's one of my pet peeves. Like, you know, I have to include this. Okay, this is a part of this cereal that I actually seriously enjoy. All right, like a selling point for me for cereal is how buoyant it is, right? How much it rises with the milk, all right? Because, for example, I got, what do they call them, Fruity Cheerios, right? I poured myself a bowl of those, added a little bit of milk, and it's Cheerios everywhere, right? The second I put my spoon in, it's like a Cheerio tidal wave coming out. It's cascades of Cheerios, all right? Not so much with this. I can dive my spoon right in there, and the cereal does not disturb. It's funny, I'm reviewing everything with the taste, but let's take a quick bite here, okay? There's a lot on the go here, as you guys can see in terms of shapes. But, I'll tell you guys, it's funny to me that they have so many different types of cereals. I'm not the craziest on that because that does usually yield different textures, and for some reason I like my cereal's texture to be uniform. But the taste, they tell you that it is crunchy vanilla, and man, vanilla they deliver. It's like eating a bowl of ice cream. It is absolutely delicious, right? Which kind of to me puts the health benefits into question. My understanding is that healthy cereal is supposed to taste like you know, bark, right? And this doesn't so much. This is a very pleasant eating experience, right? First thing in the morning you wake up, kind of in a miserable mood. Also you got this mouthful of like, this kind of like this sweet, smooth, mild taste. Like I said, my only problem with the eating experience is probably those bits of quinoa, because they're distinctly and incredibly crunchy, but I can get past that, right? This is good. This is really good. In fact, I got so wrapped up talking about the packaging and stuff that I thought might be a tidbit dishonest, I really lost sight of how good this is, okay? God, they could put any sort of bullshit on that package right now and I'd be sold for the taste. So, that was amazing. Alright, enough of me making love to this cereal here, okay? I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, if you see this stuff in your aisles, right, and it's in your price range, go ahead and take a swing at it, because it's phenomenal. It's fantastic. And who knows, you know what, I bet you it is. I bet you it does have some degree of health benefit. I mean, it's not freaking like Cinnamon Toast Crunch or something, you know? So, there you go. This one gets a definite buy, do it, love it, 10 out of 10, whatever the hell you want to put it, right? You take your own rating system, apply it to this. I'm eating it, I'm like moaning when I'm eating it. You know, take from that what you will. Good night.